Ladies and gentlemen, it took till October, but we are finally here. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Sky is the Limit Sports Channel, Settle Nation. What is good with you guys? Ladies and gentlemen, the NBA Finals are here in October. Well, it's in September, but basically October is when these NBA Finals are happening. This is quite crazy. Pandemic obviously is the reason why the NBA Finals are happening in October and not in June. This would have been happened by now. Hell, we don't even know if these two teams would have been in NBA Finals if this happened in June. We don't know. But we have the finals matchup set. It is the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat of all teams are in the NBA Finals. We might have expected maybe the Lakers to get here, but the Miami Heat? Huh? No way. You tell me right now who picked the Miami Heat to go to the finals, please. Unless you're a Heat fan, tell me right now who picked the Miami Heat to go to the NBA Finals. You might pick maybe to go to the conference finals, maybe the conference finals. But the NBA Finals, you lost me. Unless you're a Heat fan, you lost me. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear you talk about it. No one picked the Miami Heat. No one saw Tyler Hero developing the way he has. No one saw the sniper. Well, we somewhat saw the sniper of Duncan Robinson, but we didn't see this kind of sniper. We didn't know Bam Adebayo was going to be this good. I mean, he was good, but not this good. Goran Dragic at age 34 is still balling out. Jimmy Butler still needs a haircut.
Because you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
That boy needs a haircut. Bad, but you know it's working for him. I guess it's working for him because they keep winning until he probably won't get a haircut unless they win a championship, which they're probably not. So might have to keep that haircut going into next year. I don't know. But I kind of get my pick away. But yeah. If it's not obvious, I think the Lakers are going to win this series. Yeah. But let's go through the odds makers, the way the odds makers see this series. I'm on DraftKings right now, DraftKings Nations, that I'm looking at these odds makers. They are looking at, I guess they're predicting Lakers. It's minus 375 for the Lakers as far as odds of winning the series. If you're going to bet on the series and stuff like that. Also, if you're going to bet on the series, I guess you could bet like the over or under. They're basically saying this series is going 5 to 6 games at tops for the Lakers. And I think this series is going to go 6 games. I think the Heat as a team, they are like the Detroit Pistons of like, I think it was either 03 or 04, whenever they had Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, all them boys. Y'all youngins don't know about that. That reminds me of what the Miami Heat are. They have a lot of really good players. They have their one star in Jimmy Butler. Well, they really have 2 stars, it's Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. But they don't have any superstars on their team. They just play really, really well as a team together. Their cohesiveness, they are a well-oiled machine. But they don't have a LeBron James or an Anthony Davis. They just don't have them. And my strategy for the Miami Heat, this is what I'd say. This is my little game plan for the Miami Heat. Although it's kind of hard to execute because it's LeBron James and not Giannis. I do the same kind of defense I played against the Milwaukee Bucks and make everyone else beat you. The only problem is that AD is not Chris Middleton. That's the only problem, is that LeBron, one, is a better, his IQ is so high, it's ridiculous. that he will see it from a mile away what you guys are trying to do, because you know this is what the Spurs did to LeBron early in his career. They built a wall on LeBron. He couldn't really shoot, and it would then allow him to get to the rim, and LeBron had no teammates at all to pass the ball to, so that's why they got swept. So LeBron has some good teammates. Danny Green's gonna have to show up in this series. He's had games where he's done really well, and then there's games where Lakers fans have been roasting the hell out of him. KCP, you're gonna have to play well in this series. You're gonna have to make your shots. Kyle Kuzma, you're gonna have to play really well. I seen a report or whatever that Tyler Hero is now dating Kyle Kuzma's ex or something like that. So Kyle Kuzma, if you see Tyler Hero on the court, that should give you a little bit more extra motivation to show him up. Just man to man, like you gotta show him up and let your ex know like you picked the wrong one type stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you got that element going on. AD first NBA Finals. People want to start putting him into the greatest power forward of all time conversation. You gotta win championships, my guy. You gotta start winning championships. You want to get mentioned with Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, and Kevin Garnett. You gotta start winning the ring. You gotta win the rings, and this is where it starts, all right? I think AD, honestly, for the Lakers to win this series, AD needs to be the Finals MVP. He needs to be the Finals MVP because I'm sorry, I know Bam Adebayo is second team all defense. You can't stop the 6'10", 6'11" monster, bro. You can't stop him. You can't stop him, bro. You can be physical with him and stuff like that. That's the one thing that people say that you could get to AD with, is being physical with him. But I mean, it ain't worked. I mean, maybe we start with the Clippers, but I don't think anyone on the Clippers could body him, anything like that. Jokic couldn't really bother him, but he's a lot slower. Bam Adebayo is a lot more athletic, so maybe he could do a little bit better job on AD. But I think AD has to be the Finals MVP for the Lakers to win this series. So I see the series going 6 games. I think it may start out like 2-0 Lakers, and the Heat might get one. Then they might push it to 3-1 for the Lakers, and I think the Heat will get that game, get game 5, instead of it having the same thing that's been going on for the Lakers the whole entire postseason, where they've been 4-1 in everybody. But I think this time the Miami Heat are going to be a little bit different. They're going to get an extra game. They're going to get that second game, and then the Lakers will close them out in 6. And obviously all the stuff about Kobe Bryant, doing it for Kobe, winning the championship for Kobe Bryant, I think that'll be the biggest thing on everyone's mind whenever the Lakers win this championship, is Kobe Bryant. And it's crazy, man. Like, back then when that happened, bro, I couldn't make a video about it because I would have been crying on video, bro. It would have been ugly. So that's why, reason why people were wondering why I don't have a video about Kobe Bryant, is that also I just didn't feel like it was, I mean, although I don't make any money on this channel thing like that, I just didn't feel right making a video. I don't like making videos about an athlete's death on my channel. I just feels weird coming on camera talking about someone that passed away. It's just very, very weird. But yeah, man, I think the Lakers are winning this series in 6 games. You guys can let me know what you guys think. Do not sleep on this Miami Heat team. See a lot of people saying, oh, the Lakers are gonna sweep the Heat, or this not even gonna be a contest. No, this is going to be a contest. It wouldn't even surprise me at all if this went 7 games. It wouldn't surprise, but I think the Lakers are going to win this in 6 games. It should be a good finals down in the bubble in Orlando. Yeah, man, you guys can let me know who you guys have winning this series. And you guys also, I do react to sports videos, other sports videos, so you guys can leave sports reaction requests down below in those comments. And yeah, anyway guys, like this video up, really appreciate that. Subscribe to join Nation. You are new, and I am out. Peace.